The officer ordered the recruits to collect their rifles, but upon turning around, he noticed one rifle remained. He confronted the recruit, demanding why he hadn't taken his weapon. The recruit replied that he had sworn never to touch a gun. The officer was stunned. "If you won't take a rifle, why did you enlist?" No matter how much the sergeant berated him, Desmond refused to take a rifle. The matter quickly reached the captain, who ordered that if Desmond wouldn't take a rifle, he would be discharged for psychological issues. Back at the training camp, the sergeant publicly mocked Desmond, calling him a coward and warning his comrades not to count on him for help on the battlefield. Desmond tried to protest, but the sergeant's angry shout silenced him. From then on, everyone began singling Doss out. He endured daily bullying and was assigned the dirtiest, most grueling tasks. Only when gazing at his fiance's photo did Doss find slight comfort. But unexpectedly, a fellow soldier snatched the photo in front of everyone, beat him, and mocked him as a coward. Rage flared within Doss, yet his faith held him back. In the end, he quietly pleaded for the photo back. The next day, the psychologist's evaluation concluded that Doss had no mental issues, only an extremely rigid religious conviction. Now, no one could force him out. The sergeant, furious upon learning this, overturned Doss's bed, declaring it filthy like a pigsty. The entire barracks was then punished with a 20-kilometer run because of Doss. That night, Doss was beaten in his sleep by his teammates. His face was covered in blood, his pillow soaked red, his eyes bloodshot and swollen shut. Witnessing this, the sergeant felt a pang of pity and urged him to leave, insisting it was best for everyone. Yet Doss remained resolute. The sergeant considered intervening, but Doss's words unexpectedly transformed everyone's perspective.
Are you saying that you don't know who attacked you?
I never said I was attacked, sorry.
Well, what the hell are you saying, Doss? You bruised half your body sleeping.
I sleep pretty hard.
Soon, the privates were granted leave, but Doss's request was denied because he hadn't passed the rifle proficiency test.
Well, I'm not required to carry a rifle, sir. Colonel Stelzer, he...
Colonel Stelzer's determination was Doss must be allowed to work as a combat medic, provided he qualifies in all other areas of his training. And you have not qualified on the rifle range, Private. Pretty clear. Show me you know how to handle a rifle, and I'll sign your for it.
Finally, the sergeant issued a final order. If Doss continued to refuse the rifle, he would face a court-martial. Thinking of his fiancée waiting at home for their wedding, Doss looked at the rifle handed to him by the corporal, tears welling in his eyes, yet he still refused. Soon he was locked in a dark, dingy cell. In that moment, the pent-up frustration and anger finally erupted within him, and for the first time, Doss lost control, lashing out at his bedding. Within the barracks, his values were constantly trampled upon. Everyone sought to use force and fists to break his vows and shake his faith.